I am very convinced that the economy of Jamaica is not productive because we keep on voting in these criminals that we call leaders. Now, you really can sometimes look at a man and say, you know, say, he's a criminal, so we're not going to vote him in. Because you never really know the true intentions of a man until the man probably tell you himself or his actions speak for him. So, because we don't know the criminals that we are voting in to take charge of our country or to run our country, we have to implement something for every politician who want to, rule Jamaica or lead Jamaica for a specific time. So we have to implement a level of accountability for everybody who are going to run for any position in Parliament, whether a major position or a minor position. Sign an accountability policy whereby any form of corruption, any form of thieving, then you'll be out. We now wait until now 4-year period to see make you until another election come so we can get you out. Any form of corruption, you're just out. So the same way the civilian is getting processed, for corruption that they did, the same way politicians should get it. There should be fairness all across the board. There should be no political waiver, not because then you are a politician, you're a member of parliament, whatsoever, or you're going to excuse this 2 times or 3 times. No. Corruption, any criminal activity, we give you a trial and then you're out. Wait until 4 years till that election period over, whereby we have to try to re-elect somebody again. So this is the accountability policy that Jamaica should set in place for every parliamentarian and every politician who wants to lead our country. So therefore, they can sign this to say, okay, then I am signing this policy to say that any corruption under my name or any criminal activities, I'm not going to be sitting here. We're not going to be waiting for re-election for 4 years, just out. So that is an accountability policy that we should actually set in place as a country, because we keep on voting in these criminals who are not for us. In order for our country to move forward and for our economy to grow, we're going to need politicians and leaders who have the Jamaica at their forefront, who have the people of Jamaica at their forefront. So any decision that the government is going to make for the country, the people should be the end result. So the benefits to the people. You cannot have investors coming in and then the investors are getting 80% and then your people are getting 20 or nothing at all. That's not benefit to the people. You have investors coming in, the people get 80% and the investors get 20. Alright, we put it up a little bit, me ask it too much. The people get 70% benefit and the investors get 30. There's no way investors are going to invest in our country and then we're not benefiting at all.
Family. Growing up as a kid, we were always taught in all institutions of learning that we were the leaders of tomorrow. It could be in primary school, in tertiary schools, in the universities. We always told that we are the youth, we are the leaders of tomorrow. And I really want to commend this lady so much, because she's taken upon herself to talk about issues that are affecting people, and these are issues that people do rarely talk about. In many countries, people only talk about leadership roles during the election period, where the people who are vying for certain seats, it could be small seats or seats of higher hierarchy, like the president, the prime minister, and all those high rankings. During that time, we talk more about what the leaders will do during the campaign trail. They'll tell you they'll do this and that. They will improve the health sector, infrastructure. They will make the economy be better. They'll come up with systems that would give people employment. And once they're done with lying to the people, with spreading the wrong ideologies, lying to people that they will perform as leaders, after they are elected, they choose to be just weird beings who do not, people who cannot keep their promises, and this lady speaks about these with a lot a lot of passion. I noticed this is something that is affecting Jamaicans. The lady says that she is suggesting that in future the Jamaican laws should bring about a policy where there is an accountability. You have to sign as a leader, irrespective of your role, irrespective of the hierarchy you have in the government. If you are voted in to serve the people, you must ensure you serve those people diligently. So our sister suggests that once you are elected as a leader, you sign a policy which is known as the accountability policy, that once you go against it, you can easily be evicted off your seat and face the full wrath of the law, because we are electing leaders. Then after they're elected, they do what they want. They are not transformative leaders. They are not leaders who can help the people. All leaders should be oriented to an extent that they are there to serve the interests of the common people, the interests of the civilians. If you are elected as a leader, it's upon you to go there, look at all those loopholes that probably people do need. It could be in the health sector, provide good health coverage. It could be in matters employment, ensure that the youth are getting opportunities for them to get income. Just make things easy for the citizens of your country. And seeing this lady speak about this just raised a lot of thoughts in my mind, because this is not only an issue in Jamaica, this is a worldwide disease. Even in most African countries, you'd see leaders who are also puppets of the West. They choose to push for their own interest and forget about the local people, or rather the civilians who voted them in. And I just think that this could be a policy that can easily help countries develop, because most of these countries have leaders who only think of themselves and their families, or other leaders on top. So I just think this is a really, really nice idea. So I went on to do my research, and I noticed that there are a lot of economic challenges facing Jamaica. And one of the contributing factors could be the high public debt that Jamaica owes. Jamaica has historically faced high levels of public debt, which has constrained government spending on critical areas such as infrastructure, education, and healthcare. These are very, very, how do I put it, important sectors. Healthcare, we talk about education, we talk about infrastructure. That's how you can judge a leader. That's how you know that a leader has worked. So if I see that there are more debts coming in, it can be difficult for the Jamaican economy to even be stabilized. And the other issue that is bringing a lot of problems are issues like corruption. There are high levels of corruption, which has deterred foreign investment and increased cost of business in Jamaica. But you also notice the lady mentioned that you cannot be a foreigner and get to earn more as a foreign investor in Jamaica, while the local people can only get, let's say, 20% of the total 100%. That can also be crazy. It's high time that the government comes with policies that ensures that the locals benefit while foreign investors come to their country. We've seen instances where Chinese people are taking over some of these countries. We saw in Nigeria the other day where a Chinese mall, or rather a Chinese supermarket, was refusing for black folks to enter inside. And that just shows you that some foreign investors can be too demanding. Some foreign investors can easily not respect the local. So there should be policies that ensures that foreign investors push the economy of the country. Let the locals be employed. Let the locals access these spaces. Let it be a 50-50 situation. Let it not be an 80-20 and all this stuff. So I just saw this video online of this lady who's so courageous and passionate in spreading this information, and I thought that I should share it. This is not only a disease in Jamaica. This is a problem that is being faced all over the world, and the best solution that we can bring upon is for us, the young folks, to spread this knowledge, is for us to take up these leadership roles. We are the ones who know where the shoes pinches us. We are the ones who know the problems the youth face in their homes, in the job sectors, in the health sector, in the family unit. It's a time that we come up and take up these roles and change the lives of our people. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Kindly do consider subscribing to this channel for amazing black stories in Africa and in the diaspora. And if you haven't liked this video, kindly like it so that it can be recommended to other people to come and watch. Thank you so much guys. Goodbye for now. See you in the next video.